I'm going to give you 2 tips right now about Google Analytics that will change the way you look at website optimization for your industrial company. Before we jump into Google Analytics, my analytics are showing that 82% of the people watching this video are not subscribers. So if you could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's jump into it. So tip number 1 is I want you to look at your Google Analytics, go into your dashboard. If you're using G4 at this point in time, because that's all that's available, it's gonna be slightly different to get there. But I want you to look at the top landed pages over the last 30, 60, 90 days. That means what pages do people see first? Look at the top 10. I want you to focus on the top 5 first. So the top 5 pages that people first come to when they see your brand, and I want you to go and look at that web page. Tell me if that web page has call to actions, videos, links to articles, shows ways that you guys are the expert in your space, because this is the first check that they have of your company. So if they come to one of your internal pages that you didn't put a lot of effort into, but for some reason with SEO, for some reason a lot of search phrases are driving traffic to it, it wasn't like a landing page that you optimized for some sort of campaign, but maybe the second or the third most landed on page of yours is not completely optimized. This is a great opportunity to take existing traffic. You've already done the work, gotten attention, gotten them to come to the site. They're landing on these top 10 pages. Take that existing traffic and optimize those pages. Put different call to actions. Make sure that you look at the page flow of it. How well does it read? Are you guys providing enough information? Is it in depth, or is this one of your pages that you just kind of threw up there? There's only 200 words of copy and a couple pictures. That is so often the case that we see here at Manufacturing Tribe with our clients and prospects. Is when we look at their data, it's like most people think, oh, they just go to our homepage. That's the first thing that they see. Sure, if they type in your website address, that could be the first thing that they see. But Google Analytics top 10 landed on pages. Check that out. Look at those pages. Every single week, let's say optimize one of those pages a week, and over 10 weeks, you've got a fully optimized landed on pages site. The number 2 thing is you're gonna look at the top 10 most visited pages. So they've landed on whatever page it is. Maybe it's the top 10, maybe they landed on page 20. Now I want you to look at the top 10 most visited pages. Do the same thing here. Regardless of how they got there, regardless of the source, the medium of how they got to their website, you want to look at, once they land, where do they most often visit? This is gonna give some indication into the most popular pages of what people want to see, whatever it is in the title or under your services or product categories or whatever it is, they want to go to that the most. And again, go there and look at that page and look at it from like a devil's advocate standpoint. Be like, all right, if I'm just coming to the site, I landed on this page and I spent 5 seconds, I'm like, this is where I want to go. Menu structure, do the drop down, go to this page, and you've got a lot of people doing that. Then you look at those top 10 most visited pages and you need to optimize those too. Now, if you did the top 10 landed on pages, you will see some redundancy here. Some of those top 10 landed on pages will be your top 10 most visited pages, especially the home page, which most people are going to visit and should be in your top 10. You want to optimize those pages with call to actions, blog posts, videos, showing off the different capabilities you have. Start at the top with number 1. Most likely by the time you get to the top 10 most visited pages, you've already handled at least 3 or 4 out of those 10 by doing the landed on pages first. Optimize those, and then look, after this is all done, the way to see if it's working is you want to look at the time on site and the pages per session. That will indicate people are spending more time on those pages because you optimized it. Maybe you increase the amount of words, increase the engagement, increase the type of content on it, and then they're going deeper. If you can get them on the site longer, maybe then from there they go on to a different page and they just don't exit out from it. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Hit those 2 things ASAP and make those changes. If you guys did get some value out of it, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. We come out with new content every single week. Share it with someone you know, and we will see you on the next one.